Okay, I think I'm live right now. Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Mitesh Khatri, your Law of Attraction coach. As you know, every Monday and Friday I do videos to help you attract your goals using Law of Attraction. Today's video is about how I achieved financial freedom, which means I became financially completely free by the age of only 40. That's right, only by the age of 40. I'm 42 now, but by 40 we had already achieved that goal of financial freedom. How many people here really want to learn how to become financially free in 5 to 10 years only, exactly the way I have achieved my financial freedom? Do you want to know my success? Everyone type in yes in the chat window now quickly. If you're typing in yes, that means you want to know how to achieve financial freedom. Okay, so first let's understand the meaning of financial freedom, because if you really want to achieve something, you must understand what it is, right? So what is financial freedom? Financial freedom is when you have saved and earned so much money in your life that now till the rest of your life, till the time you die. So for an example, let's say your lifespan, right now I'm 42. I'm calculating that I might live till the age of about 80. Maybe less, maybe more, but I'm calculating about 80. If I live by the time of 80, I've already saved and earned so much money that from now till the age of 80, if I continue living my current lifestyle without a single compromise, I have already earned so much money that till the time of 80, I am done, which means my lifestyle expenses will be taken care of. That amount of savings I have. That is one way of getting financial freedom, and that is what is called as financial freedom, which means now I'm not a slave to money. What is slave to money? If I work, money comes to me. If I don't work, money doesn't come to me. That's called financial slavery. Financial freedom means whether I work, whether I don't work, I attract money. So one way of doing that is to save a lot of money. Now, you may be financially already free because your parents may have left a lot of money for you, or your grandfather must have given a huge property to you. That is also one way of getting financial freedom. But here's a more practical and a second way to create financial freedom on your own independently. Coming up with what I call as MSI. Everyone write down MSI in the chat window. Multiple sources of income. That's right, coming up with multiple sources of income which become passive over a period of time. So passive multiple sources of income, so that over a period of time, you don't have to work, money still keeps coming to you. By now, I have 11 sources of income, out of which 9 are actually passive sources of income. Only 2 sources right now are active sources of income. What is active? Which means I'm still working there and I am making money from there, but that's my active source of income. 9 of my sources of income are completely passive, which means I don't have to do anything. Money just keeps coming from there. For an example, if you buy a property, real estate, and if rent is coming to you from there, that's passive income. Does that make sense to you? So the second way of creating financial freedom in life is to come up with multiple sources of income which are passive sources of income. So even if you're not working, money keeps coming to you. That is another way of creating financial freedom. In my Wealth Mastery course, we have a course called as the Wealth Mastery of Law of Attraction, where we teach people how do you create multiple sources of income. But today what we are going to understand is not how we create those sources of income, but how I achieved my financial freedom by the age of 40. So one is obviously by understanding what is financial freedom. If you understand that now, that's what I understood. Now we go to the second step. The second step is, everyone write down big mindset. Seriously, write down big mindset. What is the big mindset? Stop thinking small in life. My mentor told me, if you really want to be financially free, you have to stop thinking small. You have to stop acting small. You have to stop behaving small. You have to stop feeling small in your life. And a very small example that he gave me once, it completely stuck with me in my mind. He said, you go to a restaurant and at the end of the restaurant, you pay a tip to the waiter if he did a good job. Don't tip him otherwise. But if he did a great job, he gave you extraordinary service, then you tip the person. Now, when you tip the person, at that point of time, you remove the money from your pocket. And if there is a 10 rupee note and a 100 rupee note, he said, don't think small. Give him the 100. I said, but is 100 necessary? He said, think as if you are already making $1 million. In 100 rupees, you're not going to go bankrupt. You're not going to become poor. But by giving 100 rupees to this waiter, you purchased the feeling of financial freedom. Think about it. Would you rather pay 10 rupees to the waiter and feel, I can only afford to give 10 rupees, Baba. Maybe when I become very rich, then I will give 100 rupees, right? So you gave 10 rupees, but you purchased the feeling of poverty, the feeling of smallness. If you give 100 rupees, you purchase the feeling of financially free. You purchase the feeling of being big. What is better? Everyone tell me in the chat window, 10 rupee better deal or 100 rupee better deal? I realized 100 rupees was definitely better. So that's the second thing I did. I stopped thinking small, and I'll give you another example of that. Those days, I used to watch videos downloading from here and there. If you remember, it's something called torrent or piracy, and I completely stopped it because I realized that I was trying to save a little bit of money by downloading softwares, by downloading movies which didn't belong to me, and I would get them for free. And I realized that that's a small mindset. What is it going to cost me anyways? It's going to probably cost me some few thousand rupees for the whole year. Even if I watched all my movies by money, even if I paid for all my softwares, it'll cost me a little bit money. But that's fair, isn't it? It's fair to give money to the person who made that software, who made that movie. So that's the big mindset. Most importantly, when I buy that 100 rupee movie or that 200 rupee movie, I have again bought the feeling that I am financially strong, I'm financially free. So that's the second thing. It's always about the big mindset. Stop thinking small. Everyone, please write down in the chat window right now. Stop thinking small. Stop feeling small. Stop acting small. I can't tell you how this one lesson has transformed my life. This is one of the biggest reasons why I became financially free, because my frequency just kept going higher and higher and higher. The more I thought of being absolutely fair with people, always thinking big and saying, no, let me pay for it. I don't want something for free. Does that make sense to you? If I was a king, if I was a millionaire, if I was a billionaire, would I try to get something for free? No, right? Even if somebody who's giving me something for free, if I'm a billionaire, I know it doesn't matter to me, so I'll just pay them anyway. That is the same mindset that we must carry all our life, because it's that mindset that creates the frequency and then creates the attraction. So that's the second method, which is what? Big mindset and stop thinking small. Now the third point, the first point I told you was what? Understand what is financial freedom. Second point is have a big mindset. Here is the third point, very, very critical. Write this down. Add value to make money. That's right, add value to make money. If people have that mindset, or my mentor told me, he said, Mitesh, if you have the mindset of trying to get money at any cost, you wouldn't become financially free. He said, think about any person who's financially free today. Think about any person who's become a millionaire or a billionaire today. They have made this world a better place by adding value to the world. So when these people are dying, they're actually leaving the world in a much better way than they were born with. Elon Musk, for an example. I agree he's a billionaire, but he's added so much value to the universe. Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, these people, Narayan Murthy, Azim Premji, right? All these people, Ratan Tata, they've added so much value in the world. These are not people who say, I want to make money at any cost. No, they're thinking about constantly adding value. Why? Money comes to us when we give value to someone. Money is an exchange of value. Everyone write this down. Money is an exchange of value. So I give you value, you give me money. Think about it. Would you want someone to take your money away without giving you value? No, right? So always have that power to believe that you're adding value to people. Don't try to make money from any source possible. Like for an example, one of the sources of income that we teach in our Wealth Mastery course is called as affiliate income. And in affiliate income, what you're doing is basically you're recommending somebody's product to somebody and you're making commission in that. You're making affiliate fees on that. Now, never recommend somebody just for the sake of making money. Why? Because then you're not adding value. You're just running behind money, money, money. You understanding what I'm saying? And I'll give you an example of that. In my Law of Attraction courses, when people join us, after they join us, they can become my affiliate partners. Now, when they invite their friends and family to the course, we share a huge amount of affiliate fees with our Law of Attraction students. But we don't allow students to recommend the course if they're not already part of the course. Why? Because we're not looking for people who are just selling for the sake of making money, money, money. We want people who've learned the course. And when they're recommending that course to somebody else, they're recommending not only to make money, but because they really got value and they want to transfer that value in somebody else's life. Does that make sense? So very critical. Always try to make money by adding value, not by any means possible. Like so lottery, trying to do gambling, basically trying to get money in any way possible is just absolutely wrong. It'll not make us millionaires, it'll not make us billionaires, it'll definitely not make us financially free, because then we are running behind money, we become more slaves to money that way. But when we are adding value, now you're not running behind money. Money is running behind you. I promise you, if you add a value to people's life, money will run behind you. I'm telling you that. Every day in my account, I get so much money. But I'll be very honest with you. While I'm happy for all the money that I make, my focus is not on that. My focus is on adding value. The more value I add, I understand that money is just getting attracted to me. It is just a It's a compensation. It's a means that people are respecting the value that you're adding, nothing else. Making sense? Okay, so that's the third point. Now coming to the important part, which most of us don't do. I used to not do that as well. It's called keeping a plan for financial freedom. Keeping a plan for financial freedom through investments. That's right, through investments. About 17, 18 years ago, I learned this lesson for the first time from my mentors. For some time, I did not do investments, but he was like behind my life. He said, invest, and I did not. It was that time I met my wife, Indu, and she was the one who made me really understand the importance of investments. And then I started making investments, and you'll be surprised by the age of 40, just in about 15 years after that, which is now, but by the age of 40, I was completely financially free. I have multiple sources of income today. I've got so much money saved that not only passive income is coming, but the existing amount of money that I have saved, it'll keep me going for the next 30 years, easily till the age of 30, 40 years, without me compromising on my current lifestyle. How many of you want to know how to calculate how much money do you need in order to be financially free and how to make these investments? Raise your hands. If you want to learn, one of the things you could do is obviously come and join us in the Wealth Mastery course. We teach you all of this in detail over there. But right now, I want to show you a calculator online right now on the internet. If you go there, you'll find out a calculator on the internet called as CAGR calculator. It's called as Compound Annual Growth Ratio. So you must, if you really want to be financially free, you must learn the science of investments. Everyone write down science of investments. If you don't know the science of investment, that means you don't know the language of money. That's right. If I want to be a millionaire, if I want to be a billionaire, don't I need to understand the language of money? How will money talk to me if I don't know the language of money, right? I used to not understand the language of money. Now I'm such an expert at it that I know exactly which stock, which company should I invest with. Because then I know that money is being multiplied for me. I'll give you a very simple example. I want a quick answer in the chat window, everyone. If Dhirubhai Ambani personally comes to you and says, hey, would you like to be my business partner? You invest whatever money you have. So he's not putting a condition on you like you invest $100 million. Dhirubhai Ambani personally comes to you, or Mukesh Ambani personally comes to you and says, invest whatever money you can. For that amount, you don't have to work, stay at home. I will do all the hard work. I will multiply your money. And in the end of the year, I'll give you profits. And not only that, I'll give you timely reports about what work I am doing with your money. Now, what would you say to Mukesh Ambani? Quickly tell me in the chat window, yes or no. Now, before you ask, I think I'm pretty sure you're already saying yes, correct? Who would say no to Mukesh Ambani for such an amazing proposal? Think about it. When you invest money in Reliance Industries, what are you doing? Exactly that. Whatever amount of money you have, you're saving it with Reliance Industries. Reliance Industries is constantly growing. Mukesh Ambani is an ambitious person. He's an ambitious entrepreneur. He doesn't want to keep his company the way it is right now forever. He wants to constantly multiply that company every year. Does that make sense? So why wouldn't I invest money with someone like this rather than keeping that money in my fixed deposit or only in my account? So we can't get into details about how do you recognize where to invest your money, because that's part of the Wealth Mastery course, because it requires much more details. But I want to show you how the power of compounding annual growth ratio works. If you invest money with an organization, and if you keep the money there for 5 years, and if you start getting profits out of it, and you don't remove that money. So the idea is not trading, the idea is investment. Trading is you put in the money today in a stock and you remove the money next day. The investment is about keeping the money and letting the money compound over a period of time. Compound. For an example, if you invest 1 lakh rupee in a company today, and that company gives you a 20% return. Tell me quickly in the chat window, after 5 years, how much profit did you make? Come on, quickly. Everyone tell me in the chat window, 1 lakh rupee you invested in a stock market. After 5 years, you made 20% returns, you made 20% profit on that. So what is the profit amount? Quickly tell me the profit amount in the chat window. Let's see how many people understand a little bit of maths here. Come on, quickly. I will wait for your answers quickly. I know there's a little gap between YouTube when I speak versus when you respond. So that's okay. I will wait for you. Okay, so is saying 100%. Archana is saying, is that 40,000? Okay. Now, the numbers that people are giving, like PSR is very close to it. It's probably 100% return. But Archana, your answer is wrong. Stock market is gambling, sir. Okay, stock market trading is definitely gambling. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about long-term investments. Now let me show you how it really works. So what you're about to see now on the screen is a calculator called as the CAGR calculator. You invest money with a particular organization for 5 to 10 years minimum. You don't remove your money before that. If you invest your money with a particular organization through research, understand how to make that research. That's what we teach you in the Wealth Mastery course. Then you keep that money there for 5 years. Here is what possibly can happen with the money. Here is what the screen I'm showing you right now. So let's say the CAGR we are calculating is about 20%. Okay. And the number of period of years I am keeping the money for is 5 years. And the amount initial investing is 1 lakh. So after 5 years, my money becomes 2,48,000 rupees. 2,48,000 rupees. This is called as the power of compounding. Why? Because you're keeping the money there. You're not removing the money every day. That's not trading. We're talking about in long-term investments here. Let's take another example. Instead of 5 years, you keep the same amount of 1 lakh. So you don't remove the 1 lakh. You don't even add to that 1 lakh. Keep the 1 lakh. Watch. The number has become 6,19,173 rupees. Everyone type in wow in the chat window if you're feeling wow right now. That you invest 1 lakh, you don't do any work and your money remains there. And after 10 years, you make 6,19,000 rupees. Now, if you don't believe me, let me show you something. So I'm right now in front of you going to a website called Screener. Once this site opens up, I will show you how to see the CAGR, which means the compound annual growth ratio of a particular organization. So observe, I'm going down to this site. And here it shows me the CAGR of this company in the last 1 year, 3 years, 5 years, and 10 years. Never calculate 1 year because 1 year is not a compound. So let's say in the last 5 years, Mukesh Ambani's company has given us a return of 33%. This is already data on the website. This is not something I'm telling you from my opinion. This is reality. This is what's happening right now. So now if I come back here and 5 years before, if you had kept 1 lakh rupees in his account, Reliance Industries, and you got 33%, look, your 1 lakh would have become 4,16,115 rupees. Everyone say wow if you're realizing the power of compounding here. I'll give you one more example. So let's go back here to Screener. Let's go to Bajaj Finance. This is one of the companies that a lot of people invest with. So the CAGR of this company in the last 5 years was 48%, and 10 years the CAGR was 56%. This is previous data, so it's a reality, right? Don't look at the 91%, which is 1 year, because 1 year is not a compound annual growth ratio. It is just growth. It is not compound, right? In 3 years, it's a compound. In 5 years, it's a compound. In 10 years, it's a compound. Now, what is compound? Compound means if you keep 1 lakh rupees in an account and you get 10% profit in the first year, next year, you're not getting profit on 1 lakh. You're getting it, if you keep the money there, next year, you're getting profit on 1,10,000. So another 10%, right? So now you're getting profit on 1 lakh and 10,000 both. The next year after that, you're getting more 10% profit on the overall amount. This is called as compounding growth ratio. So if I come back here and I type in, let's say 40% with Bajaj Allianz, if I had kept the money for 5 years, look, in 5 years, my money would have become 1 lakh, would have become 5,37,000. If I kept the same money there for 10 years, look, my 1 lakh rupees, seriously, look at that. My 1 lakh rupees has become 28,92,546 rupees. Everyone type in the chat window crazy. If you think you are going crazy right now, like 1 lakh has become 28 lakhs. Yes. If you had invested this amount of money with Bajaj Finance 10 years ago, after 10 years, Bajaj Finance sitting at home would have given you 28 lakh rupees, 29 lakhs rupees, close to that, right? 28 lakhs, 92,000. Now, do you understand why I said I'm financially free? I started these kind of investments 15 years ago, and by now, I mean, I can't even share with you details of the amount of money that I have invested. So let me come back. Yes, I can't give you details because the amounts are crazy. The amounts are huge. And the beautiful part is the money is constantly multiplying because everybody's making money, because Bajaj Finance is making money, Infosys is making money. All these are smart, intelligent entrepreneurs. They are obviously trying to make money. Now, wait, before you go and invest money with Infosys or Bajaj Finance or any of these organizations or Reliance Industries, never directly go and invest money with someone without doing your research. If you don't understand the language of money and if you're putting in money somewhere only basis on somebody's ideas, that's called gambling. Everyone type in never gamble with money. Never, 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 never. Never gamble with money. Who gambles with money? People who are not intelligent, they gamble because they feel they don't have the intelligence to learn how to invest and multiply their money. Does that make sense? So these are few things that I have personally done in my life to save money, to multiply money. Plus, there is a system that I use in my life, which I teach to my Wealth Mastery students about how do you manage your budget in a way that you don't waste money and you still live a very luxurious life every single month. You pamper yourself, you spend money for your family, you buy a car, you buy a house, but you do it intelligently so that you're not wasting money. A lot of people, they buy so much just to be happy in the moment, in right now, just to be present happiness, that in the long run they start losing a lot of money, and as a result they make small compromises every day in their life. So never do that. Okay, always make intelligent decisions when it comes to making money and saving money and multiplying money. Now, how do you do that? Like I said, you're most welcome come and join us in the Wealth Mastery course. I'll be happy to teach you there. Right now I'm going to answer some questions for you about how to attract money with law of attraction. If you have any specific questions about how I invested money, what I did, where I did, if you have any specific questions, ask me in the chat window now. And while you are asking your questions, those of you who would like to join the 30 days challenge, some of you know that I have a 30 days challenge course. It's here. This is the entry level course to my system where I teach you what is law of attraction, how law of attraction works. For 30 days, I will meet you live every day at 9 p.m. so we can reprogram your subconscious mind to think big and to have a very high frequency to start attracting money. So if you're interested in the entry level course, which is just about 1,000 rupees, hardly anything, just click on this link. All the details are on this website. Okay. Now let me see some of the old questions that I may have got. Okay, so here we go. Hi, I'm Annie. I live in Bangladesh. I have no income. I'm 38 years old. I am struggling in my financial life. How can free in my financial? Okay, so Nadia, if you're 38 years old, it's never too late to start making money. Add value to people's life, because believe me, when you add value to people's life, it is very easy to make money. I promise you, making money is easy. I'm not saying that after I have made money. I first started saying that, and that is why I attracted opportunities to make money. So promise me right now, and promise yourself, Nadia, that you will learn to add value to people's life. The more you add value to people's life, you can start making money now. Once you make money, then learn the idea of money management, money investments, so that you can save and invest properly. So after 5 years, after 10 years, you can actually become financially free. So I promise you, Nadia, even if you're 38 years old, you're actually 38 years young. I know personally people who started at the age of 50, and by 55, by 60, they achieve financial freedom. It's absolutely possible. First, let's come out of that negative mindset and say absolutely possible. Everyone type in the chat window possible. Come on, type it possible right now. Let's get out of that not possible situation. Let's get out of that excuse of, oh, my age is too. Think that it's possible, and then with that positive state of mind, start working, add value to people's life. Okay, so I hope that answers your question, Nadia. But what you can do is, initially, if you don't have money to join our big courses like Wealth Mastery, just click on this link below and join the 30 days challenge, so we can help you at least at the entry level. Okay, going to the next question here. All right, Kanaka. LOA only works 30%, but 70% of our life is fixed. Is it true? No, Kanaka. Actually, it's the opposite. About % of your life is dependent on law of attraction. 20% of our life is fixed. What do you mean by fixed? It's destiny, what we call destiny. But does that mean that we know the exact division between what is 80% and what is 20%? Nobody knows, right? So I strongly simply work on this funda. I am 100% responsible for everything I attract. Everyone write down 100% responsible. Simple. I love working with this funda. I am 100% responsible for my life. But I can guarantee you 80% of our life is definitely in our control. Example, let's say today you wake up in the morning and you start living your day. 80% of the events in your day are in your control if you take control of your mind and you use your law of attraction properly. 20%, maybe you're walking on the road, somebody else crashes you, or somebody comes and gives you a gift, which is a good situation. Some of these 20% situations are not in your control, but about 80% of your life during that day, what decisions you make, what action you take, what actions you don't take, what you feel, what you don't feel, what you think, what you don't think. This is 80% of life, right? If 80% of life is in your control, that's amazing. That's extraordinary. Most people in school don't even get 80%. People who get 80% are like, wow. Getting my point? So 80% of our life is definitely in our control. 20% we don't know. So I would simply say 100% of my life is in my control, or law of attraction. Going to the next question. Okay, I'm just scrolling down because, here we go. All right, there is also a possibility to reduce money. Your maths on compounding is not always correct. Absolutely, Santimoy, absolutely. Your money can also go down if I have not invested in the right place. You're perfect. That is why I say never gamble with money, never invest money anywhere. Even after watching this video, never go and invest money anywhere just by getting excited. Say, oh, money can multiply. No, no, no. Research, study. Compound annual growth ratio only works when a company is making profits. Now, how do you understand that? That's a research. That's learning investments. So, Santamoy perfectly said. Thank you for correcting that point. Everybody here needs to learn that if the money can go up, money can go down. Also, that is why be intelligent about making money decisions. Perfect. Always take responsibility. Everyone write down, I always take responsibility for money. Never trust anybody blindly, not even me. Never trust anybody blindly when it comes to money situations. Take 100% responsibility for investing wherever you invest, for doing whatever you do with your money. Somebody tells you something, you trust that person a lot, that's fine. But when you make your decision, do your research, do everything, study from your side, and then make your decision so that you take 100% responsibility. Perfect? Okay, going to the next question here. Never gamble with money. Yes, Archana, that's right. Okay, don't invest because people invest in that company. First, understand why people invest in that company. Perfect, PSR. Perfect, perfect. Okay, Rags to Riches, a foundation of Richers community. Very good. Can I join directly in Money Mastery Workshop? Yes, you can. Just type in miteshkhatri.com/wealth. You'll go to that page and you can join from there also. So let me see if I can show you that link. Here we go. Yes, this is the link as you see below. That's wealth. Going to the next question, how I invest money. So Archana, how you invest money is part of the Wealth Mastery course where we learn how to study, how to understand money. It's a huge understanding. It's not something that you learn in one day. It doesn't happen even in weeks. It requires 1 to 2 months of learning. If you're really serious about learning that, Wealth Mastery course. How to have your wealth successfully achieved that you have in your mind as goals. So Saurabh, the first thing is you must have that number ready in your mind. For an example, I had my number ready in my mind 15 years ago, saying 15 years from now or by the age of 40, this is the amount of money that I needed to make. If you know how to calculate that, you first get that number for 10 years from now. After that, you do all the steps that I told you. Never think small. Always keep the big mindset. All right. Add value to people's life rather than trying to make money only by focusing on wealth and money. Most importantly, learn to save, learn to invest at the right time, at the right places so that you're able to compound your money. And critical, start using your talents to create multiple sources of passive income so that over a period of time, that financial freedom becomes absolutely possible for you. Okay, so that is for Saurabh. Going to the next question, which company is good for investment? Smita, I never answer that question. Which company is good for investment? Do your own research. Now, if you want to learn how to do the research, absolutely. For that, I can help you. Come and join the Wealth Mastery course. We'll teach you there. But remember, Wealth Mastery course is not about doing some affirmations and becoming rich. It's going deep into law of attraction. It's about studying the language of money. It's a specialization of money. So it's not as simple as doing affirmations and making money. It's studying. It's working hard. If you're interested in that, we can teach you that. Okay, so here is the question. Santimoy's question is very interesting here. I am on 30 days of challenge, but what I manifest every time opposite happens. What is wrong with me? It's happened throughout my life. Okay, there are two answers, Santimoy. First, nothing is wrong with you. Okay, whatever you are attracting is actually based on our current frequency only. So it's not like you're attracting opposite. What you're desiring is 1, but your frequency is 2. So obviously what you will attract is 2. Does that make sense to you? What do you mean by frequency? If you're worried, that's negative frequency. If you're doubtful, that's negative frequency. Right now, when you're saying that throughout my life, things always happen opposite for me, this is called a belief. It's a very strong belief that you have. This belief is a frequency. So even if, how do you control your beliefs? How do you control your emotional frequency, your thoughts? Most people are not able to stop negative thoughts, because of which you do your affirmations, but the opposite happens because we are feeling the opposite during the day. Does that make sense, Santamoy? So one is that. Second, I want you to know, Santamoy, that you already attracted good things in your life already. I promise you. So when you wrote that all my life this has happened. No, no, my friend, I'm 100% sure you are an amazing human being with lots of positive frequency inside you, because of which you've already attracted good things in your life. I'm guaranteeing you. How many of you agree with that? That Santimo is a good person and he's already attracted good things in life? Yes or no? Absolutely. Even if I don't know you, I can guarantee you. Why? Everybody's life has positives and negatives both, my friend. Show me one house in the world which is made of electricity only with the red wire called negative wire. Not possible. You will have the negative wire and you will have the positive wire. You'll have the red wire and you'll have the green wire. So I promise you, your life is already amazing. It is just that you need to work on your frequency a little bit. Tune, थोड़ा सा tuning करो frequency को, थोड़ा और positive लेके आओ, थोड़ा और gratitude में आ जाओ. Life will work. It's absolutely possible. Okay. So if you're interested in that, come and join us at the advanced course. The link is miteshkhatri.com/instead of wealth, or 30 days type in advance. Okay. Let me see if I can give you that here. Okay, so I'll just edit this. Yep, here we go. So this is the third link, which is miteshkhatri.com/advance. You'll find all the details there. Okay, going to the next question here. I am 41 years young. I would say young. I have government job, but at small salary. Please advise me. I have a lot of responsibilities also. Archana, even if you have a small salary, trust me, investments can make you rich very fast. You have no idea the power of compounding. Even if you start investing small, but over a period of 5 years, over a period of 2 years, that money becomes big money. So my suggestion is, even if you start with 500 rupees of savings, please start saving. At least, you won't believe, there's a gentleman we have called Chetan in our group. We told him to start saving with 100 rupees. That's right, 100 rupees. Today, this guy has paid off all his loans. His EMIs are taken care of. He's very peaceful today. He's got savings which are 60% more compared to where he started today. Not in hundreds, but in thousands. Why? Because he started small, but he kept investing. He kept saving regularly. As a result, today in the Wealth Mastery course, he's making good money. But start somewhere, Archana. Start saving. Everyone, please write down in the chat window. Start saving. Please start saving, everyone. Come on, start saving. Okay. Going to the next question. Sir, I'm deadly follow and planning to join your course, sir. I'm not getting the right way to, sir. So Rajneet, if you want to join the course, the links are right here. If you have a financial problem right now, don't worry at all. There are two ways of doing it. One is the 30 days, the first link that you see, the 30 days link. It's just a 1,000 rupee course, and it's one of the most powerful courses on reprogramming your subconscious mind for attracting success. You can start there. If you don't have a big money problem right now, and if you are comfortable to learn, come to the second course, which is advanced. Don't directly come to wealth. First come to advanced law of attraction, only then come to wealth mastery. Make sense? Okay. By the way, even if you can't pay 1,000 rupees right now, then on a Saturday, we do a free program completely, which is between 11 o'clock to 2 p.m., which is tomorrow. You're welcome to come and join that course. How to attract money. Sangamitra, like I said, don't focus on how to attract money. Focus on how to add value. Everyone write down this question in the chat window. How to add value? How to add value? How to add value? The more you ask yourself that question again and again, how do I add value? How do I add value to people's life? Your mind will start giving you answers on how to add value to people's life. And money is what? It is nothing but an exchange of value. You give value, people give you money. Making money is very easy. I promise you, just focus on adding value, Sangamitra. Stop asking yourself that question again and again. How do I get financial freedom? How do I make money? No. The better question is, how do I add value? Okay. Next question. Amika Jain, I want to join 30 days challenge program, but I doubt I would be able to pull out time at 9 p.m. Which is the program schedule? What can I do? So Amika, if you're confused about the 9 p.m. because of the schedule problem, don't worry, because this is also online, which means after 9 p.m. I record it and I'll leave it on the system after half an hour. So there are many people attending from US, from Singapore, from Dubai, all over the world people are joining from, and there is a time zone difference. Before sleeping, the only promise you need to give me is you will watch it before you sleep at night, and don't watch it like a movie, don't watch it like a course. It's an experience. So if I tell you stand up, you stand up on the video. If I tell you dance, you dance. If I tell you repeat something with me, then you repeat something with me. If you are giving yourself that promise, and if you're giving me that promise, then you're welcome to join 30 days. I guarantee you, even if you watch it on video, you will get the same experience, same results. But the promise is you need to watch it every night before you sleep, and actually do it with me on the video, whatever I'm showing you. Make sense? Okay, so either you can join that or you can join the advanced course. Don't come directly to the wealth course, come to the advanced course where you can learn based on your own timing, because that course is also completely online. Plus, we meet you there every Wednesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Okay? Going to the next one, Rajneet again. My career or not want to store on my own business, but now no clue getting, please guide. Okay, so Rajneet, all you need to do is take a water bottle. Everyone use this technique called water bottle technique. There's a detailed video I have made on YouTube about this. What you need to take is a water bottle like this, put up a label on it, and on that label, write down 100% clarity, Rajneet. So drink that water every morning, keep this water all night, and on the label you write 100% clarity. In the morning, drink this water, not in one go, but in 2-3 hours you can finish the bottle and then refill. Keep doing this for 3-4 days. Watch the magic after that. It's amazing. Also write any other positive affirmation that you want to attract in your law of attraction. Write that on the bottle at night. Keep it all night. Drink that water in the morning. What is happening is through the words, the vibrations go to the water. When you drink that water, you're practically consuming that frequency that you want. And as a result, affirmations work 10 times faster. Okay, so use the water bottle technique, Rajneet. Going to the next one. Can't I directly join Money Mastery? You can directly join Money Mastery, but if you've not done the advanced LOA, then I would suggest come to the advanced first if emotions are a problem. If emotions are not a problem, which means if you're emotionally strong, you don't need help about how to change your emotional frequency, you don't need help about how to control your thoughts, your beliefs, then in that case, it's okay to directly come to Wealth Mastery, but not otherwise. So, because I'll tell you why. If our emotions are not in our control, you can't do specialization of money. Does that make sense? Warren Buffett, I remember, said that you're not managing money, you're managing emotions. In his book called Buffettology, he wrote, you're not managing money, you're managing emotions. How many of you agree with that? We are never managing money, we are managing emotions. So before you do specialization on money, I would always suggest to come through the advanced law of attraction, which also includes the basic law of attraction. The 30 days comes to you there as a bonus, so don't worry. Okay? Going to the next one. Sir, I started hotel business, PG. Please suggest affirmations to improve business. Oh, very simple. Every month, so here is how you do money affirmations every month. You will create a number, whatever is that number has to be your clarity. That let's say in this month in my business, I want to make 1 lakh rupees. So you will say, thank you, universe. I'm giving you the exact affirmation, Amar. Thank you, universe. Today is 30th of July. I have already made 1 lakh rupees of profit happily and easily in this month. Okay. Say that from, let's say, 15th to 15th. I'll tell you what I mean by that. So you start doing these affirmations on the 16th of July and you do it till the next 15th of, no, sorry, I'm saying the wrong date to you. 15th of June, last 15th of June to this 15th of July, you continue doing it for July. After 15th of July, you stop doing affirmations for July, and 16th July onwards, you do affirmations for August. You got my point? So always last 15 days, don't manifest for that particular month. Start manifesting for the next month. Why? Because when you manifest last 15 days, you become very desperate. But if you manifest the last 15 days, not for this month, but for next month, your mind says, oh, July ka to ho gaya. So because of which affirmation starts working. That's a small trick I'm telling you, which I use in my advanced course. So what do you do? Today is 30th of July or 30th of August. Keep changing the date every month. And I've already made that 1 lakh rupees of profit happily and easily this month. That's the affirmation. You can change the number. Namaste from Nepal. Love your videos. Thank you. Thank you so much, Rukshaji. And yes, welcome from here as well. I hope everybody at home is happy, safe, and healthy. Going to the next question here, Kanaka. I think we answered this question for Kanaka. I want to attract my job. Please guide. I am looking for the opportunity since last 7 years. So Nidhi, the affirmation must be, thank you, universe. I've already got my job. The first month of my salary is already in my account. And I'm having a great time in this new organization. I love my new boss. My colleagues love me. I am very happy and satisfied with my role and my salary both. Okay, maybe you can even add an affirmation that says, I've also sent a sweets box to Mitesh ji after I've got my job. No, I'm just kidding. Don't send me a sweets box, okay? Because I have a mithai dukan. No, literally, I have a sweet shop. My grandfather started that. So I'm just kidding about the sweets part. Just do the affirmations exactly as I told you. It works wonders. A lot of people in our courses have started getting jobs, even after 4 years, 5 years, by doing these kind of affirmations, okay? So before I go, Nidhi, congratulations for already attracting the job. Indu is here to remind me that the time is up. We have to go for another coaching session. So I'll see you soon, guys, in the next live video. Those of you liked today's video, was I able to add value to your life? If I was, please type 10x value, so that not only I can continue practicing that, so that we spread the message to the universe, to friends and family around us. Always add value before we think of making money. If you think some of your friends and family need to hear this and they can get inspired by this video, please do share this video with your friends and family. Most importantly, if you have specific questions, put it in the chat window below after this video is recorded and kept on YouTube. And most importantly, subscribe. If you've not already done that, do it right now. Subscribe and hit the bell icon so that YouTube sends you an email whenever I'm doing a live video like this. I don't do recorded videos at all. All these videos are live, so you're welcome to come every Monday at 3 p.m., every Friday at 4 p.m., just like today. All right, great guys. Thank you very much. I hope I was able to add value. Like I said, I will see you soon again, coming Monday at 3 p.m. with another topic of law of attraction. Important part, those of you who have already done the basic law of attraction course, make sure you join the 30 days challenge. If you've not done the 30 days challenge, you can go for advanced or the wealth. I'll see you soon in one of my webinars or the next Monday video. Bye-bye everyone. Thank you very much.